I promise you, this is a video I did not want to make. I remember when the subject first came up about Gabby Douglas hair, I was like, what? Okay. Because prior to that, I'd only heard one person talk about her hair or talk about it in a negative manner. And that was just one person. And they never said anything else until it really hit the paper and the media stream. And I said, okay, what's going on here? Because I'd only heard one person. And that's very important. That's very important to the point of this video. So then Huffington Post, after I heard that one person, Huffington Post does an article about supposedly these hordes of women on Twitter making disparaging remarks about Gabby's hair. And I said, well, where on Twitter? Because I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook too, and I haven't seen anybody making such remarks. None of my followers, none of the people I'm following. So I was like, okay, stand down, Nicole, stand down. But let's, it'll kind of, I'm thinking it'll just fizzle out because it was a story without legs to stand on. So then Michael Eric Dyson does a MSNBC commentary. He does a little commentary section about Gabby's hair. And I said, hell no, no, Mr. Dyson, no. And I am a huge Michael Eric Dyson fan. So I was like, no, don't buy into the hype. Don't do it. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. So he proceeds to talk about the situation, and he puts up pictures and the names of the supposed people on Twitter who are making these remarks. It was maybe about 6 people, if I remember correctly. I know it wasn't a lot for it to be all these hordes of black women making these disparaging remarks about Gabby's hair. And really, some of the pictures he showed, they didn't look black to me. About 2 or 3 looked white. I don't know. You tell me. So I was like, oh, God. And then it took off from there. It became a story of its own. A non-story became a story due to media hype. And I'm just going to call it like it is. Because nobody, and I've asked around to different people I know from different sectors of life, have you seen anybody or heard anybody make any remarks about Gabby's hair? They either said, no, I haven't. I've just heard what the newspaper and the social media and talk shows, news shows are saying, and news sites on the internet are saying, but I don't know anybody personally. And then the people who did know somebody, they listened to the same talk radio show I listened to. I listened to WAOK here in Atlanta, 1380. In fact, you can get it online at WAOK.com. A girl does a show on there from 10 to 1. Her name is Mo Ivory. Moivory. 2 words you can find on Facebook. She says something crazy. That's the only person I heard. But they came and they got in her ass so bad. It hit the fan. She said it once and nobody said anything. Just kind of fizzled out. And then when the story caught wind, she came back on that Friday, talked about it. They ate that ass up on the show and on her page on Facebook Monday. But nobody talking about this shit on her show. So I'm saying all this to say that we have got to, and it really disappoints me and us, because we allowed the media, the Huffington Post, to make a story that was a non-story in our community. Because nobody can show me or point me to these great groups of black women who were hating on Gabby's hair. Of course, you will have some people who said something, but where are the droves and droves of black women saying stuff about Gabby's hair? Where they at? Who are they? Call them out. You can't, because you don't know any. You may know one. That's about it. That does not account for all black people. And that's one thing we have got to stop doing letting one or two people do something, and we latch onto it and run with it, and we say all black people are doing whatever these one or two people are doing. Then Gabby Douglas' mother does an interview and says how all these black women are talking about Gabby's hair. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. Why are you not also talking about all these black women that have come to Gabby's rescue to say, hell no, that shit ain't true. We not going for it. Gabby, we love you. If somebody's saying it, middle finger to them, kiss my ass, whatever. Do your thing, girl. We support you and we are proud of you. Because that's what I did see in droves and droves was black women coming to aid Gabby in this whole discussion to say, we will not have that type of talk about one of our best. There was never a follow-up story to talk about them. And we know that happened because if you look on all the social media sites wherever this story is posted, people are going in saying, hell no, you will not talk about her hair. She will do with her hair what she pleases, damn it, because she is an Olympic gold medalist, damn it, and we are proud of her. That story never came. So I'm drained with the whole damn thing. It has really just been too much, really. I mean, I've just never... Well, I have. This is America. This shit happens. But I thought this shit would fizzle out because it didn't have a leg to damn stand on. What did have a leg to stand on was the story that never caught wind was how we were defending her and coming to her aid. Even her own mama sold us out and talked about how we were and how we didn't like, black women don't like each other and their hair and we have these inferiority complexes and shit. Even Brenda Wood here on Shiny 11 said the shit. And I was like, well, what the hell is this? So now we're going to grab onto a story that was a non-story and use it as a way to further degrade our own damn people based on what somebody said in the media about people that we don't even damn know, about a story that we ourselves did not even damn experience. Where they do that at? So people, I submit to you that this was indeed a non-story that became a story. And some of us are to blame for that because we took hold of it like it was true. Like, yeah, they doing that. And then some of us turned on ourselves and talked about how fucked up we are when you say that, you talking about yourself, so you fucked up too. So what is you saying? That shit's gotta stop. We've got to stop letting the less talk for many. And I've said this all the time in my videos that sometimes more than not, we have got to think about our own experience. What has happened to us instead of what other people feed us as what has happened to us. Because I bet you many of you looking at this video right now haven't even experienced folks talking about Gabby's hair in a disparaging way. I only had one, which in no way speaks for all black women. See, I was able to put that in perspective because when she first said it on the radio, I was like, what? Did I hear that? I let it go because I was like, woosah, clear your aura. Don't, breathe it out. And it died, but then something happened and a whole other story picked up. If you were a part of this story, meaning if you were the ones who took this story as truth based on what the media told you, go look in the mirror and slap your own damn self. Slap your own self for allowing other folks to tell you about your experience, making it your experience when you ain't even had the damn experience. Shame. Shame on us, black folks. Shame on us for again falling for the hype. But what I did think was so beautiful is that those of us who thought it might be true, how some of us really supported Gabby and came to her defense. That was indeed a beautiful thing. Because we were like, well, what? That's our, that's our pride and joy. We ain't having that. We ain't about that life. And we came to the aid of one of our, of a princess in our community, and we were like, hell no. But those of you that use this as a way to further denigrate your people, fuck you. Fuck you and the bitch that birthed you. How about that? You should be ashamed of yourself. You allowed Huffington Post to get you all fucked up. And cuss out your own people about something that never really existed anyway. 2 or 3 folks on Twitter, 10 folks, 20 folks on Twitter, who, whatever the damn number, does in no way speak for all black women. The middle passage still got us fucked up. But it's life in America. We deal with it. We learn from our mistakes. Hopefully we will have learned from this one. I'm out. It has been good talking to you again. It's been a minute. But I just wanted to come and share my thoughts on that. I'll see you again soon.